UMAR Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global, joined by Joshua Buatsi. How you doing, mate?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Nice and warm, so I can't complain.
Yeah. I asked you to interview you on stage, and you said it was too tense up there.
Yeah,
What was that all about?
backstage, let's do what we're going to do. I get the answers out. The press starts in about 20 minutes, 10 minutes. So this is the better place, man.
What do you know about Liam Conroy? See much of him?
I know as much as BoxRec has provided. So, you're testing my memory now. But I just know he's won his last 5 by knockouts. That's as much as I know, yeah.
But in terms of watching him on YouTube or anything like that?
I wouldn't know too much. It's about the same height, same build. Does he come to fight or does he box? I'm not too sure. But again, talking now is different because when you fight and it's the fight night, you don't know how people come out, you don't know how they react. And how they've boxed someone else may be completely different to how they box you. So I try not to watch too much of the opponents and that.
You mentioned that last time with Coogan at the O2. It's all about on the night in the ring.
On the night, that's all that matters. Yeah, not even on the night. In that hour when the bell goes, that's what matters. Yeah.
But surely there's got to be some sort of prep about the opponent, or not really for you?
For me, do you know what it is? I work on improving myself all the time. My strengths, I just work on that every time. So a better version of me, that's my aim in training, to keep producing a better version. And I believe that version beats anyone. So it's just constantly improving myself.
So say instead of Liam Conroy, you were fighting Dimitri Bivol, would you prep the same?
Yeah, I would, in the sense that I say, okay, look at yourself now, Josh. You need to do more of this to beat this guy. But it will be things that I need to work on anyway. So whether it's Bivol or Conroy, my preparation would still be to improve myself. If I'm not improving, then I'm not training. I'm not doing the right thing. So it would be to improve myself.
Fair enough, I hear that. Did you watch Kovalev-Yarde the other night?
I missed it, to be fair. I haven't watched it yet. But I heard that Kovalev regained the title. I don't think he stopped him, did he?
No,
Okay,
point.
cool, yeah. So he apparently just went back to the basics and kept it well. So I haven't watched it.
What do you make of Anthony Yarde saying that he'd like a fight with Kovalev at the end of the year? Do you think it's too soon for Anthony?
Again, it's his career, man. Listen, man, it's his career. Everyone wants to be world champion, innit? So if that's the guy to call out, then it is. But it's hard to comment on. I know people want me to say something dodgy and that, but it's his career, and if that's the route they feel, then that's cool. I feel that there's good fights nationally for him, but that's my opinion, and his team will make the right move.
Would you like to see the Jose Burton fight with him? Do you think that's an interesting fight?
Burton and Yarde, yeah, it is. Well, the fact that Burton went to America to call him out,
he did,
like that. Yeah, that's long, man. Like in my interview, I was a bit pissed off. I was like, yeah, this is what you're doing. But then he went to America just to pull him up and be like, yeah, let's fight. But I don't know, man.
When do you think you'll be fighting for a world title, Josh?
Good question. I've only got one aim and one date right now, and that's March 23rd. It's hard to look past that because obviously you have to keep winning to get there. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Okay. I want to talk about the heavyweight scene at the moment, just get your opinion on things. Have you seen sort of Dylan White's comments recently in the media about the Joshua fight?
The one that stuck out was that he said he wouldn't be underpaid or like undervalued and stuff like that. And that, big props to him, respect to him. I don't know what was on the table or was offered, but it's good that a fighter is saying, you know, I won't be underpaid. Like, I value myself.
Have you spoken to Anthony about what's going on?
Not necessarily, man. Everyone's got their careers, do you know what I mean? So rather than dipping into other people's careers and lives, you need to concentrate on what you're doing. And in my instance, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing, when my fight is, who I'm fighting, making sure the best version of myself shows up that night. So I don't really keep up, you know, in terms of what other people are doing. If I bump into someone, I might be like, oh, what's going on? When you next fighting, who you got? That's natural, but in terms of going out of my way to find out the ins and outs, I don't do that now.
Okay. So you're not really keeping an eye on things then, to be honest?
No, because I've got a date, and that's the most important thing. Because when I'm training, do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, Buatsi, work hard now. So when March 23rd comes, you can walk in confidently. You can know in your head that you did everything you could. Not here I'm checking out who this guy's doing, what that guy's doing. Nah, I have to concentrate on what I'm doing. So March 23rd, I can have a clear head and I can be like, boom, I put in everything into the gym. Every session I did, I gave it 100%. And when it's time to fight, you're confident because you know you've done the work.
You seem like a very focused guy to me. What does your sort of day-to-day involve?
It's boring. Yeah, there's nothing.
Boring?
Yeah, there's nothing interesting about it. You start off with cardio, then breakfast, then you might do strength, then lunch, and then boxing gym in the evening. There's nothing. That's the thing. Like, it's mad because people ask me, "Oh, what do you do? What's your life like?" And I'm saying it's the same thing every day, whether it's boxing or running or training. The right crowd will make it a lot more enjoyable. Do you know what I mean? So there's nothing special about what we do. It's just the same thing every day.
Do you mix it up at all, though?
I mix it up. Wherever there's good sparring, you find me there. Sparring different people, different scenarios. Sometimes it might be hostile because you take yourself out of your comfort zone rather than sparring in the same gym all the time. Go somewhere different. Spar heavier man, spar lighter man. Little things, man, but it all helps.
You sparred Groves before, haven't you?
Yeah.
What did you make of him retiring?
To retire at 30, he must be comfortable. Do you know what I mean? He's done what he set out to do, which was to be a world champion. And I listened to an interview you guys did with him, and within that he said that he was saying, you know, everyone wants to be successful, but he mentioned that success is kind of like everyone has a different definition of what success is. And he's saying that it's hard to say that you're chasing success because it changes. People have different opinion of what is successful. So it's the individual that needs to decide what success is to them. Maybe success might be to just buy a house, and for someone that's cool, but someone wants to win this title, do this, do that. So I was listening carefully to that, man. Some great knowledge in there. But he's retired at 30, so do you know what I mean? He's done well.
What's your definition of success?
It changes. What I tell you today might change tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? At one point, I wanted to win that Olympic medal so badly. I did anything for it. Now, I don't even look at it. I'm not saying I don't care about it, but it's changed. I want to achieve something else. And there's a video I see of Mike Tyson, and he's holding the world titles and he's saying garbage. I was thinking, damn, like, you're throwing the world title belts away, calling it garbage. I haven't got that. So to me, that may be success. But you see a man that's been there and done it, he's like, that's not success. But at one point it was. So it changes all the time. So what I tell you today, it may change. But right now, success for me is March 23rd.
Huge fight, obviously, against Liam Conroy. To get your hands on that British title, what would that mean to you, Josh?
Everything, because I've never held one before. The first time I did was when I entered that ring on Saturday, just gone. And it's a stepping stone, do you know what I mean? I've seen the great fighters, they've become number ones in their countries. And a few good fighters have taken the British route, you know, they've won that title and they've moved on. So it's just a little confirmation that I'm heading the right way.
A lot of people have said you could have moved on to European and world level without even sort of fighting for the British title, but you seem like a guy who really wants to win that title to me.
Yeah.
Does it mean a lot to you?
No, people say I can do this, I can do that, but I think you have to learn, because at world level in my weight category, they take no prisoners, man. Like, everyone's a good fighter at that level, and if you can learn as much as possible, and if you can gradually move up, then you should. You could get chucked in the deep end, and if it was too early for you, you lose, you get badly hurt, and it's you that happens to, not the people on the outside. So for me, it's important to learn and gradually build up. So and my team feels that's what I need to do. They see me every day in the gym, so other people's opinions, yeah, they're going to make their observations, but again, I would rather trust someone that sees me every day in the gym.
Well, listen, Josh, best of luck in camp ahead of March 23rd, and thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV.
Nice one.
Cheers, Josh.